So I recorded the video yesterday, but the audio and stuff. So I'm just gonna record again. But this is flight top 100, my top 100 ranked players of all time. Yeah, this is atrocious.
FTC. Flight team stand up. You know it's February because FTC is legendary. We got the official top 100 NBA players of all time Flight Reacts edition list. Starting out at 100, Pistol Pete Maravich. Bro, if you're a point guard, bro, or you just
I will be pausing, but I'm gonna try not to pause that much.
like have any type of passion for like the guard game, bro, you have to put Pistol Pete up on this list. Amari Stoudemire at number 99. I feel like Amari Stoudemire is a very underappreciated player. Tim Hardaway Sr. This dude was like the very few point guards to really make the crossover for what it is today. You have Rip Hamilton. Next up, Latrell Sprewell. Bro, Latrell Sprewell, look up his damn stats, bro. This man was a dog back in the day. Next up, you have Mitch Richmond. Scotty 5'6", Barnes. Bill Walton. You have
Scotty Barnes, really flight. Scotty Barnes. I'm trying not to curse too. You have NBA. You have he what? He was what? Isn't this his fourth year in the NBA? Third over Pistol, Amari.
Chris Bosh. You have Josh Smith, a.k.a. Jay Smooth. Ben Wallace. Next up, you have John Wall. You have Jason Tatum. You got Robert Parrish. James Worthy's coming in next on this list. You have Dominique Wilkins, the human highlight reel. You got George Iceman Gervin. You got Jason Kidd. You got Bob Cousy. Next up, you got Clyde the Glide Drexler. Next up, you have Dr. J. Next up, you got Moses Malone. You have Patrick.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest. Some of these players I know of, but like I don't look at the stats sometimes, especially from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. But who was it? It was Dr. J at what 80? Really? Dr. J not in your top 50? I understand, people opinions, all that stuff, but I ain't gonna lie. Flight, this list, Jesus Christ.
Pearl Malone. Next up, you have David Robinson. You have Jermaine O'Neal. Next up, you have Starberry, a.k.a. Steph Marbury. You have Jerry West. You have Penny Hardaway. You have Yao Ming. Elvin Hayes. Bernard King. Next up, you have Draymond Green. You have Pau Gasol. Embiid Joel. Fox of De'Aaron. Gilbert Arenas.
So you have first of all, having Draymond over George Gervin, Amari Stoudemire was wild. But you have Joel Embiid and Aaron Fox who haven't got a ring yet over niggas that already had rings already.
Man, you have Scottie Pippen. You have Reggie Miller. You have
Scottie Pippen at 63 is really disrespectful. Let's not act like he wasn't the reason why Jordan's got 6 rings. Let's be honest, or 4 rings. I don't know what year, unless he played with Scottie for all them years that he got a ring with. But let's be honest, him at 63 is
Chauncey, Mr. Big Shot Billups. You have Ray Allen. You have Gary Payton. You have Paul the Truth Pierce. And next up, who is also part of Big Three, Kevin Garnett. You have Isaiah Thomas Sr., butler of Jimmy. Dirk Nowitzki. You have Charles Barkley. You have also part of Big Three, Kevin Garnett. You have Isaiah Thomas Sr., butler of Jimmy. Dirk Nowitzki. You have Charles Barkley. You have Fear the Beard, James Harden. You have CP. Dog, you have to put Karl Anthony Towns, bro. Why the Claw Leonard?
This man flight listed NBA player who doesn't even have a ring. MVP, yeah, because James Harden, and I don't think Chris Paul doesn't have an MVP, I think, but doesn't even have a ring. And the fact that you put Kawhi Leonard at 49 is disrespectful.
Super sorry, you guys. Just a slight technical difficulty on my camera. And then the only part, of course, it had to be on one of my favorite players of all time. Tracy McGrady is up next on the rankings.
You have Sean Kemp. You have Steve Nash. Next up, a lot of people are going to be scratching their head at this one, but...
Yeah, sorry. Flight. First of all, RIP to that guy. But I don't know who he is. But the fact that you put a dead guy who never touched the NBA, a lick of NBA, he even touched the NBA court at all in 45 above all the other niggas you put it that have a ring or, you know, an MVP or something.
If you have some real NBA knowledge, you're going to have to put him in this list because I really feel like this player would have seriously dominated.
I'd rather you put him at 100, to be honest. No disrespectful, you should put him at 100.
On the next level. Unfortunately, if he did not pass away, you know what I'm saying, before he even got to step on the NBA court, and you have to put Len Bias. Next up, you have Manute Bol. Next up, you have Spud Webb, the shortest NBA player to win a dunk contest. I think if it's not him or Nate Robinson, but he was the first to win that.
So by your logic, he's better than Dirk Nowitzki, Charles Barkley, James Harden, De'Aaron Fox, Scottie Pippen, John Wall. That's what you're telling me, Flight? Because he's short? He's a...
I was the shortest at his time period, bro. Also, speaking of the short NBA player list and everything like that,
Muggsy Bogues.
Come on, man. The shortest NBA player to ever step foot. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, that's absolutely incredible, bro. Dame Dollar.
I'm not putting Dame over Kyrie, and I like Dame. I'm not putting Damian Lillard over Kyrie Irving, who got a ring. No.
You have Insanity. Next up, you have Russell Westbrook. You have Devin Booker. Zion Williamson. Monte, a.k.a. Mississippi Bullet. Monte Ellis, man. Next up, you have Anthony Davis. SGA. You got Jaja Morant. You gotta put Elton Brand, bro. Next up, you have
Who?
Dwayne Wade. You got Klay Thompson. Darren Williams. Tim.
You could eat a bag of baby dicks. I am not putting Darren Williams and Klay Thompson over Dwayne Wade. No.
Duncan.
My bad, guys. Same glitchy thing happened with camera, but coming in next, Oscar Robertson, Mr. Triple-Double season.
Next up, Derrick Rose is an absolute legend. Next up,
I'm
you
not
have
putting
Magic
over
Johnson.
Dwayne Wade.
Up, camera glitch again, but you got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Next up, you got Bill Russell. You gotta put John Havlicek in there. Bob Petit. You got Nick Rose is an absolute legend. Next up, you have Magic Johnson.
Up, camera glitch again, but you got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Next up, you got...
Damn. This is probably the first time I've seen a young person of Bill Russell.
Bill Russell. You gotta put John Havlicek in there. Bob Petit. You got Nate Tiny Archibald. You gotta put John Stockton in there. You got Hakeem Olajuwon. Larry Bird. Walt Frazier up in this thing, man. Next up, Carmelo.
I'm not putting Carmelo over Dwayne Wade. Kawhi too. Fuck it. I'm not. No.
Anthony. You got Paul George.
So this man Flight's basically telling us that Paul George is better than Dwayne Wade. You know what? That's for another video. I got something for after this video.
Okay. Next up, you got Kevin Durant. Doncic. You have a dunk ball. You gotta put Shaq up in here, man. To be honest, I would literally put Shaq into the top 3 NBA players of history if he was able to shoot. Next up,
I'm not putting AI over Dwayne Wade. I'm not. Kawhi Leonard, I'm not. Paul George, I'm not. No.
versus My favorite motherfucking NBA player of all time. The reason why I picked up the basketball, it's bigger than basketball at this point, especially when it comes to Iverson. Next to the point of what I was talking to you guys earlier on in the video, that what these lists are gonna come down to, bro, the influence, bro. Iverson is the reason why today your favorite NBA players are able to walk around the NBA having tattoos, having braids, having locks, having all like Iverson brought the entire culture into the NBA. Wet bananas!
So your logic, the reason why Allen Iverson's number 7 is because of accessories. You having Victor, you putting Victor over Shaq, Kareem, Bill Russell, Dwayne Wade, Kawhi, because it's fucking ridiculous. Just because he's 7'1" and averages what 6 blocks per game, really? Victor at your 6 over Shaq. You know what, Biggs? You put him over Shaq. I can't believe I'm about to say this man's name, but EDP, aka Karl Malone, Bill Russell. No, you should just put Chet in there too. If you put Victor, you should have put Chet, whatever his name is. No disrespectful. That's dick riding.
You got to put Wemby into this top list. When it's all said and done, I'm putting the bet. I'm putting everything on the money line, on the parlay. When it's all said and done, Wemby will legitimately be a top 3 NBA player. He would even be 5 times better than what he is now if it wasn't for his hating ass teammates. Everybody on that Sperms team, you got to go. You guys clearly hate on him. Even Popovich, you know what I'm saying? Popovich, you're getting discredited as a coach as well from the way you're limiting his minutes and you're not calling out the players passing him the ball the way they should be and stuff like that. Wemby is a legitimately...
It's like you have a point, but like at the same time, Victor is tall and he could easily get injured. So that's why he Popovich limits his minutes. But he is true about his teammates. If he's open, just give him the ball, easy buckets. But at the same time, you got everybody glazing him, and now they don't being selfish and shit because they just glazing Victor. So now they're like, oh, okay, let's give Victor the guac Ash Cat 3000. Screw them, screw his teammates. So now they try to make some bucket to show people that it's not about Victor. But we got niggas like Flight making this outlandish list talk about Victor is number six on his list. What? I need water. I need water. Be right back. Whew. All right. Had to get some water.
Top 7 NBA player, even this early on in his career. I don't want to hear it. This dude is a 7'10.5" monster. He isn't even literally nowhere near his body build prime. And what I mean by that, I've always spoke and preached about give Wemby about 2 or 3 more years to get that comfortable like Bill. Look at how comfortable when he first came into the NBA. He was very skinny, he was a little bit frail and stuff like that. It takes time. You gotta, have proper eats and stuff like that, plans, and you gotta work out and stuff like that and get the muscle. Just eat more, bro. Bro, Wemby is the real deal. You have to put Wemby in the top list. It's about to get spicy.
Crazy part is you just proved Cash right about needing muscle in the NBA. Just saying.
Coming in at the number 5 rank for the NBA players of all time. You have LeBron going into the top 5. I mean, do I need to explain anything more? LeBron's longevity needs to be studied. He's still playing right now as we speak. And to be honest with you, he even has a lot more room when it's all said and done whenever he decides to retire to even get up further on this list. But I feel like it's fair from the other players I'm about to mention after him and why he's a 5th player of all time. But he has enough room to crawl up more into the list and everything like that because coming in after LeBron, Kobe Bryant. Come on, man. Kobe Bryant, man. Do I need to even explain? R.I.P. Kobe, his daughter, and those rest of those passengers, man. Kobe is probably the most dominant shooting guard of all time.
My bad, dude. I had to go clean my nose. Hold on. Sorry about that. LeBron is literally number one of the points. He beat Wilt not too long ago. And the fact that you have a number 5 is crazy. You got Kobe above LeBron and MJ too.
From the post game to his 3-pointers to his clutch ability to his mama mentality.
LeBron's a better shooter than
The
Kobe.
Kobe and Shaq
3-pointer.
era, that was just absolutely amazing to witness and stuff like that. To see the controversy that he dealt with and still went in every single night in the NBA, putting up absolutely crazy numbers and stuff like that. To the 81-point game that he had and everything, the second most points in NBA history. I mean, you have to put Kobe in the top 5. Anybody that doesn't have Kobe in the top 5 NBA list, discredit the list. Just turn off the video. Don't even waste your breath. Don't waste your energy arguing. Top 3. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan. Now, people are going to be like, you didn't put him number one. No, I didn't. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is a top 3 player of all time. Where you decide to put him is up to you. Because coming in next, Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain. And let me explain why. Now, does Wilt Chamberlain have the influence of Michael Jordan? Hell no. But what Wilt Chamberlain does have, we have these dweebs on here like going up and firing up a video talking about, well, there's no way Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game was real because they just didn't have footage. Yo, you dumbass. Do your fucking research, my nigga. Bro, there was literally audio on the radio of people live commentating the game of Wilt had. And not the fact of that, this game was played in the 1960s, segregation and all that stuff. Bro, that was a really racial time period to be playing in, dog. Like, put 2 and 2 together, bro. Do you really think they're gonna make up and push?
Just imagine back then the white people was hearing that a black man scoring 100 points. I know they was like, there's no way that black porch monkey scored 100 points. This is outrageous. That tart monkey. YouTube, why I just said it's all jokes. Okay, I'm just joking around. But just imagine. I ain't gonna lie. I would have laughed. I'm gonna be honest. I would have laughed.
The agenda that Wilt Chamberlain, who is an African American, dropping 100 points. Do you really think during that time period they're gonna push that, bro? Like, think for a second. Not even that. Okay, you want to put that all to the side, bro? Go look up Wilt Chamberlain's stats. This nigga averaged 50 points. He averaged 50 points in an NBA season. It was the 1961-1962 season. And you dumbasses out there that keep saying that the game is fake.
Like, you doing this all this research for Wilt Chamberlain, but you didn't put research on all the niggas you put in your list. Scotty Barnes, Aaron Fox, James Harden, John Wall in your list? Really?
How about you stay in fucking school and do your math and research? There's no way somebody averages 50 points per game without scoring a high number for it to bring that average to that little median level, which means that he had to have some type of game where he scored 80 or 90 plus points, which indeed he scored 100 points. Okay? Bro, this nigga averaged 50 points per game and 25 rebounds in a 1961-1962 season. This nigga is better than Michael Jordan. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, all right? And now, in my opinion, too, if he was playing in this time period, he would be 5 times even better. Wilt Chamberlain during this time period was going up against plumbers, school guidance counselors, school assistant principals, the motherfucking school security guards. You know what I'm saying? Like, chess players. No competition, bro. You really think he's not going to drop 100 points? None of decided that. Go look up his stats when he ran in the track and everything like that, dog. Come on, bro. You gotta put Wilt Chamberlain in the top 2. I will argue this to the end of it, bro. The last official
you already know who's
player in this
number one,
ranking.
so
60 points, still outdoing all your favorite NBA players. Now, also to the side effect, Curry has crazy amounts of influence, bro. And to the reason why all these NBA teams, all these new up-and-coming hoopers, all these high school, all these JUCO, all these college teams are averaging 30-plus threes a game now is because of Steph, Chef, look at Wardell Curry, man.
I mean, he's not wrong. He is true about that. Niggas making threes and shit, but at the same time, hey, can't beat him, Jordan, right? Yeah, if they shooting threes, we got to shoot threes too. But Fly, your list is terrible. Um, yeah, I'm out.